Hi, good morning children. I hope you all are fine. Today I am going to teach you the third poem, that is Run. Can you run? I can run. I know that you can run very faster than me. Today we are going to learn the lesson Run. I am going to read out the first paragraph. Away from the city and into the sun, out to the country, run, run, run. The poet wants to run out from the city. Why? Doesn't he like city? Might be because in the cities we see wherever we go we see vehicles, this traffic, smoke, polluted air, everything. Do we like to jog in the city? No. Mostly we like to run only in the city, not only in the cities, only in the villages. Here also the poet want to run in the villages, not in the cities. And run in the raindrops, run neath the trees. Neath in the sense under the trees. Run under the trees. Where do we find more trees? In the villages. Run little races with each little breeze. Breeze. If we listen the word breeze, what comes into your mind? Cool wind. Cool wind. In the raindrop, that means in the morning, when we jog in the morning, when we go for running in the morning, we feel nice cool breeze, and under the trees we feel very happy and very relaxed. Here also the poet want to run into the trees, under the trees, run under the trees with a little breeze. Run down the hillsides, run up the lane, run through the meadows, then the run back again. Meadows in the sense grassland. Mostly we choose grassland and gardens even in the Hyderabad. When I was staying in the Hyderabad also, so many film actors, they used to go to the gardens to run. And in the sense parks, gardens, like that, to run. If we walk in the greenery, we feel very happy. If we walk in the road, mostly we feel that mostly we get carbon dioxide and we will not feel relaxed. But if we walk, if we jog, or if we run in the, that means down the trees in the villages, in the greenery, it looks very good and we can enjoy our run. Next, run and be merry, all through the day, run to the country, away. That means not in the cities, we have to run to the villages. Even villages are very, very important to our health, and it's very nice when we jog in the villages than in a city. Next, here you can see the picture. In the morning, what do you feel after seeing this picture? It is like a village. It is like a village. If you open the textbook and you follow me, you will understand better. When I have opened this, I feel that this is a village. We can see small houses here and there, and here is a bullock cart. That means bullock cart. When we have seen bullock cart, it is 100% a village, because they are not using some tractors or any other things. They are using bullock carts. That means it is a village. That's for sure. And next, here see how nicely the children are playing under the trees. Neath means under, I told you before. Neath the trees, and they are very happy. Even you can see their faces also. They are very happy. Next, and here is a grammar part that I will explain you. Before that, you have to learn this poem. This is very easy. When you compare to the other poems, other stanzas, this is very easy to learn also. Repeat after me, everyone. Away from the city, into the sun, out to the country, run, run, run. Run in the raindrops, run neath the trees, run little races with each little breeze. Run down the hillside, run up the lane, run through the meadow, Then run back again. Run and be merry all through the day. Run to the country. Away, away. Learn these all. Here are 4 stanzas. Learn these all 4 stanzas. And you have to learn these 4 stanzas, and I may ask the questions in the next video from this stanzas. And this is the 3rd poem. And next I am going to teach the grammar part of the textbook. Grammar part, it's you can try. Every time I am not going to do spoon feeding. You try first, and when I reveal the answers, you can check and you can correct. That is the good process. And this is also very easy. You can do it. There are few pages. You can do it. Okay, you please try it, and afterwards you can do it. And one more thing I have to tell you. At the end of the August, at the month end of the August, you will be having unit test 2. Okay. Then what you have to do? I have started, right? I have started the unit test 2 syllabus. Whatever I am telling, you have to learn. In for example, if I have given textbook, I have taught you textbook part today, and tomorrow I will give you CW. What you have to do? First of all, you have to write your CW very neatly. I have seen some notes. It's very dirty handwriting. This time I am not going to accept those dirty handwriting. It should be very, very neat. You are studying 4th standard. In the sense, 1st standard, 2nd standard kids will follow you, of course. If you write neatly, they will also feel that, oh, I have to write neatly, I have to follow this boy, I have to follow this girl, and my handwriting also should be like them. They will feel, if you don't write neatly, what will they do? That's why write your handwriting very, very neatly. And I told you that at the end of the August, you will be having unit test 2. For that, textbook 3rd unit and 4th unit, full textbook, that means textbook grammar part and CW also. These both are very, very important. Up to now we did not get any update about the workbook. Keep that aside, and textbook and CW please get ready. Okay, those who did not buy the textbook, please and please, I am telling you, please go and buy. Without a textbook, it's a little bit tough to learn. Okay, bye bye.